Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. You're watching Boss Your Money. This video is the second edition of me answering your questions which you leave in the comment section. If you haven't seen the first edition, please be sure to do so. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel because all I do on this channel is provide you with personal finance tips and tricks, and it's going to be especially useful to you if you do live in the UAE. While you're at it, please ensure that you hit the like button because that's what really helps me out. Let's get straight into the video. The first comment is not exactly a question, but it is an extremely important point. I want you to hear this. It is extremely serious. It is very, very important that you are aware of this. And that comment is from Johan Wadia, and he says, "Hey man, wanted to bring to your notice that someone has opened a fake account with the same channel name as yours and is giving people a number to connect on and offering them some fake schemes." Now, first of all, I want to thank you, Johan. I am aware of this issue. I've already noticed this a couple of times on some of my previous videos, and I have reported the issue to YouTube. But unfortunately, it's not a long-term solution because creating an account on YouTube is so easy. They just keep coming back with new email IDs with the same account name and profile picture as mine. And it's very annoying. It's very difficult. I want to implore all of you watching this video, please do not contact these people. Please do not contact any phone number that's left in the comment section down below. All my contact information can be found in my channel itself. You can find my email ID, you can find my socials on my contact information in the about section of my channel. At the moment, I am not providing my mobile number for you to contact me. If it is available in the future, I will definitely notify you on my YouTube video. Please do not contact any phone number that's given by anyone in the comment section down below. If you have any doubt as to whether the comment is from me, you can always click into the channel name and you will be directed to the channel where you can see if it is actually my content that's present in that channel. If it is not, then it is most definitely a fake channel. Please be aware of this. Please do not be scammed by these scammers. The second question is from Laurel Diaz or Diaz, and they say, which platform do you prefer, Sarwa or eToro? Well, Sarwa and eToro are completely different in terms of what services they do provide. Sarwa is a platform that allows you to invest easily. It is more beginner oriented and it is for someone that wants to just put everything on autopilot, or if they're not too familiar about understanding balance sheets and financials and profit and loss accounts and all that different boring account stuff. If that's something you're interested in, then Sarwa is the one for you. If you're more interested in day trading or short-term trading, then eToro is the platform for you. Sarwa does not allow you to invest in specific stocks at this point. They are coming up with a new platform that does allow you to trade, as I have made a video on that as well. However, on the other hand, as I said, eToro does allow you to trade short term, but they don't have the option to automate your US ETF investment portfolio. If that's what you're into, then Sarwa is the option for you. The next question is from Saeed Sado, and it's kind of a continuation to the previous question. And they say eToro is working in UAE and you can choose from a lot of US stocks, real stock, not just CFDs. But of course, you need to have some knowledge in the stock market before putting money. In case of Sarwa, your profit will be limited to around 8% maximum, I think. At the end, you have the choice which suits for you. You're absolutely right. Both options are available for you. Both options do work. But like you said, they are completely different options, as I mentioned earlier. But having said that, I do want to say one thing about eToro. As far as I know, as far as my experience goes, these investments that you do with eToro, you don't really own the investments. You're paying eToro for the investment, but you don't actually own the investment. As an example, if you buy Bitcoin on eToro, you're unable to move your Bitcoin to your personal hardware wallet or desktop wallet or any other kind of wallet. It sits there in your eToro account. And the same goes for stocks as well. When you buy the stock, it sits as an item, as a figure in your eToro account, but you're not able to actually move it to a different broker or any such thing. And what that tells me is you don't really own a percentage of the company, you don't really own that stock. And if I'm wrong on this, please do let me know in the comment section. But as far as I've done my research and as far as I've tested eToro, this is what I found. I could be wrong on this. If I am, please let me know in the comment section. The next question is from Yash Tucker, and they say, what is your preferred way of depositing money? Credit card or bank transfer? They are talking about depositing money into the Bitoasis platform on this, and they go on to say credit card transfer takes 3.68% fees to deposit money into Bitoasis, and plus Bitoasis has its own fees when you buy sell. Doesn't that make it very inefficient? Also, is bank transfer a better way to deposit money? Kindly advise. Well, there are three different options, like you said. There is a bank transfer option, there's a credit card option, there's a debit card option. The option that I use is the debit card option. The reason being, there is no time to wait when you do a bank transfer. It is instant and there is no additional charges when it comes to using your debit card. When you use your credit card, the issue is that not only is there a credit card fee of 3.68% or whatever fee it might be, the issue is that your credit card company, the bank or whoever your credit card is issued from, they treat this transaction as a cash advance. And this is a huge burden in terms of fees when it comes to your credit card payments. It's not just the instant fee I'm talking about, it's the cash advance fee, and until your credit card balance is completely zero, you will be charged this cash advance expense or interest or whatever it is on a regular monthly basis. So please do not use your credit card when you're trying to deposit money into Bitoasis. It is completely and absolutely inefficient and is most definitely going to lose you money in the long term. So keep that in mind. Do not use your credit cards. And with regards to bank transfer is absolutely possible. But the issue with bank transfer is that Bitoasis keeps adding this feature and removing the feature. It's been happening on and off over the last couple of years. Earlier, I think back in 2016, 2017, when I started investing, they only had the option to do bank transfers, but that is no longer the case. If you have a bank transfer option in the drop down menu, you're more than welcome to use. There is no issues with it. But if you don't see that option, please be sure to use the debit card option and not the credit card option. We have another comment from Johan, and he says, hey again, Anthony. I started investing in Beehive, however, wanted to know how do you exactly go about investing? Do you put in the amounts in every bid that is listed, or do you set aside a monthly allocation of funds? And in supposing you see the amount earned only after the tenure of the loan is done with right? Because right now I don't see anything on my dashboard except the account total. So before I answer this question, I'm going to tell you right now that I am working on a new video on Beehive in which I will explain all of these questions in more detail. But just to quickly answer your question, yes, at the moment you will only see your account total, but as soon as you receive your monthly EMI, because the way that things work in Beehive is you're actually funding a company for their short-term operating cash flows, right? So they actually pay you back like they would a bank loan. So they pay you back on a monthly basis, and every single month they pay you back, you get that portion of the EMI towards your profit, just like how banks take their interest portion. You get that portion back, and you also get your capital portion back, and you will also be able to see Beehive's fees on that transaction. Over your first couple of months, you'll be able to see your profits adding up as well as your capital return back to you. You can also go into the statement section and have a quick look of every single company that's paid you back and each aspect of how much they've paid you for in terms of profit as well as capital. And to answer your question about how I go about investing with Beehive, there is an option called Diversification Plus, which you can click on and have a quick glance of their FAQs as well if you want to know more about it. But what it allows you to do is basically automate the process. You fund your Beehive account as and when you want, how much ever you want, and based on your funding and based on your investment principles, you can set limits with Beehive on how much you want to invest for each different risk categories of the companies, and based on that, Beehive will automatically bid for you the best possible rate, and the investment process becomes automated. And of course, if you do want to do everything manually, you are able to do that as well. The next question is from Ishi Khan, and they say, "Hi brother, hope you're doing good. Just want to know how is the UAE bank experience with crypto, and how about withdrawals in UAE banks?" And they are referring to Bitoasis. When it comes to withdrawing money from Bitoasis, they do transfer your withdrawals directly into your bank account via fund transfer. But it doesn't work with all countries that they deal with, and it doesn't work with the Mashreq Bank or Arab Bank in the UAE. If you have any other bank in the UAE, you can absolutely withdraw your money directly into your bank account with Bitoasis. I myself use an Emirates NBD bank account to fund my Bitoasis account as well as withdraw funds from my Bitoasis account. Shafir Sulaiman says, "After buying crypto, how can I check in what amount I've purchased later on? Is there an option for that? Thanks." Yes, there is a very simple way to check what purchases you have done and at what rate. There is an option for you to see your past trades and your past transactions right on your dashboard on Bitoasis, and you're very easily able to just scroll through that and see every single purchase and sale that you've done on the platform. Spring Morning says, "Thank you very much. You have convinced me to try Sarwa. I'm very glad. I hope you start investing at the earliest." So I will give it a go. Quick question. Do I have to be paying $500 every month into the account? The answer is absolutely not. The only thing you're going to have to do is deposit your first $500 because that's the account minimum balance. And as soon as you start your investing journey with just $500, you don't have to put in $1 more. It is not at all required. However, I would suggest that you keep on investing every single month because that is the best way for you to see fastest growths on your investments. Because think about it, if you invest $500 and just leave it, even if you're getting a 10% ROI on that, that's just $50 a year. $50 a year is not going to get you anywhere. So my strong suggestion would be to put in any amount that you can, but on a regular basis. Speaking of Sarwa and $50, I would like to quickly remind all of you that Sarwa is no longer giving you 250 dirhams directly into your account for starting to invest with the link below. It is now reduced to $50 when you sign up with the link below. Now, if you're putting in $500, getting out $50 immediately into your bank account, that's still a 10% instant. Sorry about that, my camera just died. But the next question is from Rahul Bhatia, and they say, "How can you redeem Bitcoin gains?" Well, you can't really redeem Bitcoin gains. Essentially, what you do is you're purchasing a Bitcoin or multiple Bitcoins or a fraction of a Bitcoin, and you own that Bitcoin. And when the value of Bitcoin goes up, you sell it at that current market price, and therefore you realize your gains. I hope that's clear. There is no such thing as redeeming profits on Bitcoin. The next question is from Kuram Tahir, and they say, "Thanks for the video. I have a question that, for example, if I want to buy Apple stock with Sarwa for a long time, will it be possible?" And as I've said, it is not possible to buy individual stocks with Sarwa at the moment. They do have a new platform coming up called Sarwa Trade, which will enable you to do that. But that platform is under works and it's not possible at this point to do so. I have made a video on Sarwa Trade. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. But having said that, I have made another video on my channel where I give you all the different options that are available at this point, which enables you to buy individual stocks from UAE. That's going to be the last comment for the video. If you have any other questions, if you have any other information to provide, please let me know in the comment section. I will definitely have a look. I will definitely get back to you. If you've got any value addition from watching this video, please don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. That really does help me out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out my upcoming videos on how to buy NFTs or non-fungible tokens from UAE, and a detailed explanatory video on the Beehive platform as well. That's all from me. Like, share, subscribe. Take care.